Fair enough. No, does expect. Samuel Wagner.
Hi guys, usual embargo please for 10:30 this evening, and I have the two mics. A show of hands for the mics please. And if you could give me your name and organisation for your question please.
Ben Ransom, Sky Sports. Pep, good afternoon. Well, the biggest Premier League story certainly of the last couple of days has seen Ole Gunnar Solskjaer go back to Manchester United. I just wonder, as a man who played so many times for a club, what are the challenges with then going back to a club as a manager, like you did at Barcelona?
Well, good morning. So really, I don't know. I don't know. Of course, when a young manager like Solskjaer have this chance, it's because he's able to do that. The club decide he can do it, and what happened in my case, we were quite similar. We were young and give us the opportunity, try to do our best. Of course, different jobs, so we cannot compare a football player as a manager, and I wish him all the best.
Did the fans at Barcelona give you anything extra special when you went back there because of your relationship you already had? Maybe extra time, extra support?
Well, the fact that I was there since 13 years old, you know the club, yeah, that is an advantage, yeah, for sure. So knowing the people, know how it works, everything there, it's important, yeah. Something positive gives you the fact that you were there in the past and you know many things of the club.
And just finally, from me, Jurgen Klopp has said this week that he can't see any weaknesses in your Manchester City side. I know you're a perfectionist. Do you believe you have any weaknesses?
Yeah, of course. Any team has strong points and weak points. So of course you have weaknesses, and we are working on it. So of course we have. So, but that's normal. Yeah, but you know this kind of comments. So I put in the perspective that must be.
Pep, Simon Stone, BBC. Obviously, it's a hectic period with all the games. In particular, what will you do between playing tomorrow and then playing on Boxing Day with an away game? How will you approach that? And will you train on Boxing Day? Will you train on Christmas Day? How will you do that?
No, we're going to adapt to the calendar. So the previous years we play sometimes 26 or 28 or 30, just 2 days. This time is not the case. We play 3 or 4 days between the games. So we're going to play in 25 in the afternoon before we travel to Leicester. Yeah, the schedule is what it is. So we're going to train tomorrow game, and after regeneration, train again, and before the game we're going to train. We have to.
But do you do anything different on Christmas Day, or is it just like for a footballer, just a normal day, or do you try to structure it differently?
Normally we train at 3 or 4, maybe we're going to train on 5. We're going to train later, you know, to stay 1 more hour or 2 more hours. The people at home, but we're going to do the same. So before the one official game, we have to train, and that's what we're going to do. So the players know they are in England, now in Germany, in most of the countries, stop the league after this weekend. Here we have to play, we're going to play. And if we play 27, we would have played 27, so 25 would have been day off, and 26 training, and play 27. Play 26, 25 have to train. That's normal.
Hi Pep, Andy Hampson, Press Association. How is David Silva now? Is he close to returning yet?
But I start to training, yeah. Have the first steps, but still is not ready for tomorrow.
Did you expect him back over the Christmas period as well?
I don't know.
And Vincent Kompany, how is he? What's the situation there?
He's much better, but for tomorrow's not able.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hi Pep, Ian Beddow, ISN TV. Last season Crystal Palace ended a very long winning run for you, but it wasn't a surprise for you, and you warned that would that could happen.
Yeah.
What is it about Palace that makes it so difficult for them to break down?
It's simple, the quality the players they have. So when you see Towson, you see especially Zaha, you see Meyer, you play MacArthur, Milo Jovovich, and all the players have quality. An incredible experienced manager. He set a perfect 4-4-2 or 4-5-1. The movements, defensive movement. I saw today the game against Chelsea. It's so difficult, so complicated to attack them. So the reason why it was like this. So of course last season happened after. Just for statistics, when you win 18 games in a row, for statistics, once you have to draw, you have to lose the game. So that is pretty normal. And it happened in that game. We were lucky because we played decent the first half, but the second half they were much better. In the last minute they missed a penalty. So, but when the people say, "Oh, Crystal Palace," and always you have the warning, is because the quality of they have. So they know exactly what they have to do. I'm not talking about the results, so maybe the people expect get better results that they got so far. But in every game they have it's one of the things you create more chances, and winning there, so it's complicated. And tomorrow it's going to happen like this if we are not completely focused.
Okay, guys, embargo, please then for 10:30 this evening.